Hey, why hello, and welcome to another Jaseowns stream. Happy Friday. This is stream 561. You think I would know what I'm doing? I don't. That's okay. We out here learning, discover. 6 to 9 most of the time. Except every Monday, Wednesday, Friday when I'm late. Either way, welcome to the stream. Hello. Let's get into it. Peace. Welcome to the stream. Hopping right in because we're late. Let's see. I'm gonna make a character on Jace. We're gonna make a new character live. Jaseowns. So this is the new player experience on Unchained. Okay, we're going two-tone because you can't go wrong with two-tone. I think I'm gonna go light on the top, dark on the bottom. Nice. Looking sick. Elfina, welcome in. Oh, the clue. Welcome in as well. Jaseowns coming in. I don't think it matters what you choose here. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. We're just going to choose the blank box because I'm pretty sure once you make your character, it don't matter. We'll choose warrior, but I'm pretty sure it won't matter. So, as with anything, the music is extraordinarily loud. Welcome to the game. We're going to go ahead and hit Alt O. Okay, that brings up our options. If you're brand new, you're going to want to do some things. The first thing we're going to do is click sound and uncheck music, apply. And then we're going to turn the sound down a little bit and apply again. Welcome to the game. Okay, so we are going to go through a couple more just new player things. We're going to turn on always running because we don't have to. It's fine. Auto open doors, yes. Auto open corpses, yes. Corpse options, yes, both. Okay, we're gonna open them up no matter what. I'm gonna show my hit points as a both a line and a percentage, but only when it's less than 100%. Okay. We will highlight when we're poisoned, etc. That's all good. That's fine. We're gonna scroll down here a little bit more. All this is fine. I'm gonna show party gump for party invites, although I won't probably join anybody's party. We will use the new health bar gump. I want to save the health bars on the log out. Close health bar when mobile is dead. Grid loot, both. We will keep scrolling down. I don't need to know where my screenshots are. I do want to show the target range indicator. I do want to have this select for drag and drop. And then I think that is it. Apply. For general. Sound we already fixed. Video. We are going to go always use full screen borderless. Okay. 250 FPS. That sounds great to me. I'm going to do alternate lights as well. And then that's it for there. We can hit apply, but I'm not going to do that yet. Macros. We're going to be a Dexxer. The very first thing we need is just one macro to attack nearest. We're going to make a new macro. I'm going to say attack nearest. And then what we're going to do is bind this to X on our keyboard. So I'm going to click up here in the top, hit X, hit the check mark, scroll down, and then go to select nearest hostile. Then click add, and then click attack select. Okay, it's, Jace, you haven't even made your character yet. I know. I'm just trying to show you some of the things you're going to want to set up just right away. There we go. Boom. And I hit apply. It made it full screen. And then the only other thing we want to do is make sure we can bandage ourselves. So we're going to say new macro. And I'm going to say bandage self. Okay. And then we're going to select bandage self. Where you at? Where you at? Come on. Bandage self. Okay. I'm going to bind that to V in the keyboard. Okay. So we have X and V. Sweet. Now I'm going to ignore all this stuff, but yes, read the rules, follow along. Important notice. Yes. Wait. Global quests are now activated. Sweet. I read and understood that. Yes. I'm going to right click away all of these extra menus. I don't care. So Jace Rents, it says here, if you cannot move, close everything and verify your client. We can move. We're just right clicking to move around. Wow. We head into this portal. What is this portal, Jace? I don't know. Portal to the mainland. All right, and it says, welcome to Unchained. Please select 7 skills. So we're going to be a Dexxer. A Dexxer means you are like a warrior, okay? And we're going to start anything related to being a warrior. Now, on this server, I'm not 100% what skills I'm going to need. But we're going to go with a basic Dexxer template, which is going to include anatomy, because that's going to help us with healing and damage. We're going to go to the combat one. I'm going to be a swordsman. We're going to use a shield. So we want to do swords, parry. Tactics is what our damage is, and healing. So that is 5 skills right there. And then under magic, we're going to take magic resist so we don't die. And then get one more skill. One more. What am I missing? Parry, healing, tactics. Anatomy. This. What is the final skill that I need? Sir Johnny, welcome to the stream. Look, I'm missing something. What am I missing? It's a leftover you did forensic for better heals. Ah, okay. Oh, focus. Yeah, focus for more accuracy. Yeah. That's what we want. I'm going to do focus. Yeah, so anatomy, focus, swords, tactics, parry, healing, magic, resist. That's 7 skills. We're going to confirm our selection right here. Boom. Okay, and that sends us into the world with all of our skills. So now what we're going to do is make a little, under my skills tab here on your paper doll. If you ever close that down, you hit Alt-P. That will open it up. You can also look at the menu in the top left here under character. Anyway, so we can open up our inventory, double click in the backpack. Wow. I forgot to change the backpack size. Alt-O for options. Or you can click options here. And we're going to go down to, I guess I didn't keep going down. What did I do? Oh, I made one macro and then I stopped. Wait, we're going to keep going. Okay, so back to our options. We're going to go to speech here, and I'm going to say activate chat when pressing enter. So it matches a game from 2025. Apply. Combats and spells. We're going to remove hold tab key for combat. I don't care about that. And then I also want to enable double clicking loot. Where is that at? Counters. We do want to enable counters. We're going to do 2 rows of 8 columns. Hit apply. That's this little box right here. We're going to put our bandage stuff in our info bar. We will show info bar. We will remove our name. We will add an item with a little $sign. We're going to make it yellow. And we will name it gold. So I'm going to hit apply there. This is our little info bar. Great. Now I'm going containers. Aren't these tacos nice? El Bandito, welcome to the stream. The container scale. So this is what I was saying. These are small, and I have hard eyeballs. So we're going to go to 1/6 and then apply. That's going to make the backpack bigger. If you want to scale the items, you can do that too. I don't do that. I much rather the smaller items. I don't know, but that's up to you. I'm going to uncheck the scale. Double click to loot items inside containers. I prefer that. That way, if I see something I want to loot, I can just double click it. Kermit Push, welcome to the stream. And then that's it for this one. Apply. Okay, I think that's... Did we get them all? Sure. Okay, so again, Alt-P to open our paper doll. Alt-I opens our inventory, or you can use these menus up at the top, whatever you're comfortable with. No one calls me Kermit Push. Sorry, dude. It's your username. like we play in League. Your perma push. I know your name. I just can't remember it at the moment. Is it? I want to say it's Melito, but I don't think it's Melito. I know you're a red. You are dead. 100%. You nailed it? Okay, great. See? I knew it. I didn't want to say it. Didn't want to, like, say it wrong, and then you kind of forced me to say it, so, like... Anyway, so we're equipping our gear. And what we're going to do is we're going to head to the newbie dungeon. We're going to, circle, move your mouse. We're heading on into the noob dungeon. We got these bandages here. I'm going to drag them. And if you drag, it asks you to how many do you want to do? And then you click OK. And then we're just going to put them on our bar here. So now we can either use the item from the bar, or we can hit B on our keyboard, which is going to bandage self because we bound that earlier. Let's run on in here in the noob dungeon. Let's start it off. Now, if you remember, we bound X on our keyboard. What X do, Jace? X attacks nearest. So right away, we're jumping on in, fighting this little guy right here. Now, if you're blind like me, I'm going to make one more macro because I need to see the all names. Okay, so if I hold Control-Shift, that brings up this menu right here, and it puts nameplates on everything. That's fantastic. But the moment you let go of Control-Shift, it goes away. So what we're going to do is hit Alt-O, go to macros, new macro. Let's say this nameplates. Okay, and we're going to drag and drop down here now near the bottom, names on, off. Okay, and you can either bind it to a key or you can click Create Macro button. And then we'll hit Apply. And then if I click this, now that toggles the nameplates on and off. Okay? So people ask all the time, how do you keep the nameplates on? You make it a little macro. Okay. Okay. What build do you have in mind? We're going to just go like a typical sword Dexxer. Nothing fancy. We're just making a new character, explaining the game a little bit. 2 minutes here. You learned something you didn't know? Hell yeah, dude. That's great. Thanks for tuning in. So now that we have that out of the way and we're training, I don't want to just train, but in theory, if you're a busy dude and you have stuff you got to do, you can make your character log into the dungeon, hit X on the computer, and then just walk away and just be like, all right, I'll come back later. I have things I got to do. Like I'm busy. I'm a busy man. So I can't play right now, but I'm playing right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if you guys can hear me. But I'm busy in real life with stuff. I'm training my character like a professional. Hey, it's Drew. See the guy from here. Hey, welcome to the stream. Anyway, then you come back. And then, welcome back. And then you're like, wow, what skills did I gain while I was gone? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take our skill scroll here, and we're going to make it pretty, okay? On this particular server, you can say bracket skills, and it pulls up this menu. So if you're ever curious about what the skills do, or what they are, bracket skills is a way to do that. And then you can click these little things, and it tells you about it. Archery uses bows and crossbows. Thank you. Anyway, so we're training. So I'm going to be on this skill group here. I'm going to click new group. And we're just going to name this Jaseowns. Jaseowns. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up each thing. I'm going to point the skills down that we're not going to use. Okay. Sir Johnny. Hitting us up with the chat. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Thank you so much, dude. So Johnny number 5. Celebrate their first super on a live stream. Hell yeah. Hashtag celebrate. They should have an option to do them all down. I agree. I don't know why that's not a thing. Anyway, you can do this from either the bracket skills menu. You can you can set the lock from there. Or you can do it from the regular skill scroll, whatever you'd like to do. So we're going to do it from the regular skill scroll because this is the way I know to do it. But I don't want wrestling. I don't want probing. None of this. Okay, thieving. We're not a thief on this particular character. We're going to turn all of that off. Wilderness, no. Magic. The only thing we want is resist spells. I'm going to drag and drop this down under my Jaseowns category, okay? And then we're going to turn all these down. Don't care about them. Ain't nobody got time for that. Trade skills, not on this character. I haven't made any trade skill characters on this server yet. I need to do that, though. I want to. Look at this. We're already dominating you guys, okay? We're going to drag and drop our skills into Jaseowns. Look at this. Wow. Wow, you guys. Okay. We're going to call those down. Oops. You can also lock them, but I just... So here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skills. Boom. 7 skills. In Razor, can you do it all at once, assuming Razor has an option? Oh, great question. I'm not sure. I've never tried from Razor. Patch right now. It's taking a bit. Sir Johnny, welcome to Unchained. Do you plan on recall around? Is there a system? Yes, you can recall, and I think you can even mark with no magery on this server. I'm not sure about mark. I know recall for sure. You still need regs, but you don't need magery skill to recall on Unchained. Okay, so high level, we've made some macros. X to attack nearest, B to bandage ourselves. And something I haven't talked about at all yet is the fact that Razor, it comes with Unchained. Okay? So if you're brand new, you're going to have like a new profile. And what you want to do is you want to make a new profile and match it to your character. So we're going to name this one Jaseowns. And it's just a brand new Razor profile. From here, there's a few things we're going to want to turn on like right away. The first one's going to be display counters, bandage timer. I like to do a show bandage timer overhead. I just do it every 1 second, and I do start and end. Okay, this helps us see that our bandage is ticking. Okay, and that's it at the very beginning. We don't really need anything else. So, I've seen the go down icon in there. Hell yeah, dude! I got so many projects. Woo! I don't finish nothing, but I got so many projects. So, where's our health? Where's our health? Well, you can single click yourself and drag down. That's going to bring up the bar, okay? Get your health, stamina, and mana. You'll also get to this by clicking this status bar right here. Okay, and you can minimize it, and that's the same bar. You can double click. So same thing with when you're selecting something to fight. Now that we have nameplates on, you can just drag and drop the nameplate. Okay, or if you didn't have nameplates on, you just select the creature. You know, just drag on the creature. But I always just use the nameplates because it's easy. Now this dude's fighting us and we're not fighting back, so I'm gonna hit X on the keyboard. If I didn't hit X, I would need to be in war mode and double click. Okay, so if I'm just standing here like an idiot, I'm not doing nothing. So I need to double click him, and double clicking isn't happening. It's because I'm not in war mode. So I need to go from peace to war, and then double click, or we can hit tab on the computer there, and then go into war mode. Now remember, we did bind X though, so we're just gonna hit X from now on. Okay, X is gonna attack nearest, so we're just gonna follow him along and dominate. Jace, what does Katana 5 and Fura 6 mean? What does that mean? Well, we just gained EXP. Our new character, you're going to gain EXP in whatever weapon you're using and whatever mastery you're using. Well, what the hell's a mastery, Jace? If you double click this little circle-y icon above your nog, it brings up another huge-ass menu. The compendium. And the compendium shows you all the different stuff that's on this server. One of them being masteries. Okay, masteries is a way to enhance your character. By default, Fura Fire is on by default. Okay, so we just gained 6 EXP in Fura. And you can kind of look through these and decide what you're going to be. Each one, depending on if you're a melee, a range, or a mage, They have different abilities, right? I'll let you read through all those. There's obviously going to be ones that are meta, and there's going to be ones that like don't matter. None of this matters, yo. Just pick one that you like, okay? We're going to go... I kind of want to just be Bulwark, because Bulwark is like the tanky Dexxer. So I might just do that. Plus, I think it's cheap, like in general, because no one's a bulk war. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and activate this mastery. We're gonna click that. Boom. So it says you now benefit the abilities associated with this mastery. So if we go back to Bulwark, it says since we're a Dexxer, it's gonna become invulnerable to spells and melee briefly. You get still effective. Increase parry effectiveness, shield bash when parrying, and damage bonus versus multiple foes. Let's go. And then, depending on our mastery level, we get these additional bonuses. So we're level 0, so I assume we don't get any of these bonuses yet. I'm not sure. But hopefully, maybe we get 0.5 by default. I don't know. Not sure. We are level 0. So I don't know if it's this times the level, or this is what we have at level 0. I'm not sure. Either way, let's highlight it. Let's do that. There's more buttons in a Chinese free-to-play game. Maybe. All right, so I'm hitting X on the keyboard, and you can run away. You know, like if you're like, oh no, I'm dying, you just run away. Double-click the shield, and then double-click yourself. What does that do? You taunt the area. Your shield taunt failed. What is that doing? Is that just like an AoE taunt? Oh, how do you loot, Jace? Well, same thing. Since we have nameplates on, because I'm blind, you could just double-click the nameplate. You have to be near it, and then it will pop up the corpse. If there's an item on the corpse, you'll actually get the grid loot if you turn that on. If you followed what I did in the earlier stages of the video, if you double-click, you'll see the grid loot, which is this guy, and then the regular loot. So we're gonna we can click from there, or we can click on the corpse, okay? I would say that you get those like 0.5 per at level 0. Nice. Okay, hopefully we do. If you succeed, it's a 15% damage negation. Okay, interesting. Beefy Green's new character. Who dis? This is Jace Rents over on Unchained. We're just trying to show off a new character on Unchained. How did we get started? We're about, how deep are we in? We're about 20 minutes in. We're already dominating. You know? We've covered macros. We've covered the skills. We've covered masteries. We've covered, what else? With scripts, right now, no scripts, but we will get into scripts. Okay, we got our first injury. Nope, it healed. Something's gotta hurt us. Maybe this wizard will hurt us. Okay, maybe I'm getting ganked now. Okay, alright, so we're gonna run away. I'm gonna hit V in the keyboard. What's V do, Jace? That applies our bandage. Now, we're running away because there's too many mobs. And they will poof back. Okay, if they get too far away from their spawn point, they poof back. So if you're ever scared, afraid, think you're gonna die, just run away. Okay? Now, I am poisoned, and I don't know if I can cure poison yet. I don't think I have enough to cure poison. That's okay. There we go. Poison cured. Let's go. Okay, we out here dying. I don't know what's going on. That's fine. What happens when you die, Jace? Well, you will die. This is first death of the stream.
First death of the stream.
Okay, the game is impossible to play. We should find something else to play. Maybe we should go play like Hello Kitty Island or something. You know what I mean? This is way too hard. You will die in this game. Okay, it's like one of those games where you have to just kind of learn your way. And one of the ways you do it is die. Okay? When you die, most of your stuff stays in your corpse. When you're a brand new noob, I'm pretty sure you're a young status, which means your items stay in your body or on your character, even though you're dead. And then our first death here says there's a few options. We can go to the house. You can go to the closest healer. Go to town. You can stay here. I've never tried any of these other things, so I'm going to just click I wish to stay here. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to the healer to get res. Okay. Swing that Jace from Wednesday. Get back on that horse. Yeah, exactly. Be out here. Die. I think I mob didn't execute 100%. So how do we res? Well, you talk to a healer. You basically run to a healer, and then you get a little menu here. I wish to be resurrected. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so if you could see, I don't have any bandages. So this is where the game gets a little sticky, right? Because we need to get back to our corpse, but we can't heal ourselves. So we're gonna run back to our corpse and hope for the best. How do we loot our body? On this server, you can double click your body. It instantly loots all your gear. So that's great. And then I'm a noob, so some of my gear happen to be... Ah! Ah! Some of my gear happen to be already on my character, but I'm gonna double click to equip. Go. Go. Okay, I'm hitting B in the keyboard. That's healing us. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. Double clicking to equip our loot. B to heal. Nice. First real mob of the stream. Murder. X on the keyboard to attack the trap. Get the TP on Unchained? Potentially, yeah. Here we go. Wait, is this the clue? Is that the clue? Are you Jaseowns? Wait, clue 2? What's happening? Right, double click. Double click, double click, double click, double click. It's not coming. Double click. Okay, that guy's coming. Double click. Here we go. Okay, we're dying. B in the keyboard to heal. Remember, the reason why we see the bandage up top is because of Razor. We turn that on. Razor, displays counters, bandage timer. Okay? Right, Jace. Right. Ah. So far, so good. Instantly loot all your gear. Yep. When you die to PVM, if you're not flagged for PvP, the moment you die, you just double click your corpse, you get everything back. A taunt is also a command. You may see available commands with help info. Let's see that. Help. Help info. Ooh. I have not seen help info. Player. Oh, this. Give gold. Find healer. Finds the closest healer. Creates a tracking arrow. You are already alive. Interesting. Wow, I've never seen this menu before. A Wisp coming in. Normally dropping some epic tales along the adventure, but now just dropping knowledge bomb. Krampus. Krampus Invasion event is only available during December and January. What? Yeah. I've died so many times in Outlands just looting your own gear. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I definitely enjoy the auto loot of your death. Hashtag is. Okay. There's so many commands in here. I'm a little bit scared. I'm gonna just close that down and probably forget about it. But that's cool. Thank you, Wiz. Okay, so what's the point of this game, Jace? Why are we playing this? Well, it's a sandbox game, you guys, okay? So the game is literally whatever you want it to be. And I know that's hard. So what's nice about this particular game is there's quests. So if you like to be somebody who checkmarks some boxes while you're gaming, there are quests. You need to go grab them from the guy in town. So we're going to go do that real quick. We're going to go see if we can get some quests. Questiculars. We might as well kill this rat along our way. That's important. And the point of the game, just so you know, is to make the numbers go brr. Okay, you want the numbers to go up. It's just like life. You want your numbers to go up. Bank account numbers, up. Age, up. Weight, up. Until a point, and then you want it to go down. What skills did I take? I took the basic Dexxer build. We're just the basic Dexxer. Anatomy, focus, healing, parry, resist, swords, and tactics. That's what we did. We started, you get to start with 50. Now remember, if you're not seeing all these names, it's because you don't have nameplates on and off. So the game might look like this for you. A lot of people prefer that. I am blind. Okay, I need to know where things are. So again, we made a names on off macro. So I'm just clicking it's behind my head. Anyway, so if you look at all these people, you just hover over, they kind of tell you what they are. There's a bunch of different people here. But the guys that we care about right now are this guy. This is the Daily Quest Master. And then there is a Quest Master here. These are like the bigger ones. So the Quest Master is for the whole week. And then the Canute guy is for the day or whatever. It's like dailies. Once you accept the quest, it's there forever until you finish it. And then it resets in 24 hours. So the idea is you can accept all the quests right now and they only reset once you've finished them. And then you have to wait 24 hours to get them. So we're just going to accept... Let's see, what can we accept here? Give rest to the Ancient King. Sure. So we click that, and then it's saying, like, hey, where do we need to kill this stuff? We need to kill the people in the graveyard. The Britain graveyard is the region. We kill 15 of them. And then we can get dust, which powers your mastery. Gold, which we need. And then food, because food helps you regen your health. For now, I'm just going to say arcane dust. Accept quest. And then we can either double-click Canute again to go back to the main menu, or you can click through these and see where you're at. So, one of the ones is a city cleanup with these rats, okay? Look at these little rat guys. And one of the rewards is a rune book. So I'm going to accept the rat quest for rune book. Because remember, we can mark and recall without any majory. Sweet. We're going to go available quests one more time. And then I think there's one more around here. Retired Ghosts. Yeah, Britain Runes. I'm just doing the stuff that's nearby. Maybe we should also do the Ogre Valley one. Ogre Valley, we are going to take a random mastery orb as that one. And then we'll do another available quest of the Ghost Hunt. Kill the retired ghosts. And then we'll do... Well, I'm not going to be treasure. We'll just do Arcane Dust again. Okay, so we got a couple quests. We could just go back in the noob dungeons and train up, but we're going to go fight. Because I don't have any patience for nothing. Okay? So here's a giant rat right here in town. His name's Purple because he's a quest mob. I'm going to hit X on the keyboard, and we're going to hope for the best. Now, these giant rats, they're no joke. Okay? They are no joke. They are no joke. There we go. V on the keyboard once we lose some health. Nice. Okay, we're bleeding profusely. We might die. Some of you may die. But as you can see, we're gaining skill down here in the bottom left. If you want to see your chances of gaining skill, we can turn that on too. If you click yourself, and then you click options, you click yourself, and then you click options, there's this another menu. There's another menu, Jace. Yeah, there's another menu. We're gonna die to this rat. Oh no. Ooh, we died. Okay, we're gonna close that menu. We can't. Okay. So it says teleport to my house. We wish to stay here. I'm just gonna teleport me to the closest healer. Click. Boom. Closest healer. I step into him. And then we can run back to our body. Now remember, I have all my gear on me because this is like noob gear. So once you are out of your noob gear, it's gonna be clicking your body is much nicer. All right, V on the keyboard. We're going to heal ourselves real quick, and then I'm going to see what that alert was. I missed it. Ad start in about 20 seconds. Thank you so much. Draquin, hitting us up for 6 months, dude. Hey, Jace, how you been? Been fantastic, dude. How are you? I've actually been busy as all hell, and September sucked, but been great. How are you? Been great. Once we can heal up, we'll then hit X to attack this rat again. We need to finish off this rat. X word. There we go. Now, Jace, how do we get better? Well, we need to buy some gear that's not the noob gear. We need to level up our skills a little bit more. We're working on it, guys, okay? It's all good. Remember, the one thing we talked about is we gain EXP after every kill, and we're gaining EXP based on what we have. So, oh god, got like this. He's chasing us down. I'm just running to the healer because okay, he just died right in front of the healer here. Heal me, bro. Heal me, bro. Nice. Okay. So it says Katana 79. Okay, this is a bad thing. These are bad guys. Okay? I don't know why they spawned in town. I've never seen that before. But this is an event. Okay? The things that just spawned is an event. Okay, there's so much going on. We killed a mob. We gained EXP for our katana. If you double click this little weapon mastery codex here, it shows you all the different things you can gain skills in, okay? And we're a swordsman, and we're using a katana. So if you look right here, it says we're 79 EXP of 10,000, okay? And then as you level this up, you gain damage and accuracy. So the more you hone in on one single weapon type, the better you'll get, okay? Pretty cool. And then it's for each weapon type. So depending on what you want to play, it's going to be... lots to farm, lots to do. You know what I mean? This is where you fill the bars up. What's the point of this game? To make the numbers go burr. Anyway, good. September was busy for you. Felt like I've been AFK for like 2 months. Yeah, dude, I totally get that. And 100%. I'm 5 weeks into missing my Wednesday videos. So I blame September for sure because September was just crazy. I have a new job. Everything's nuts. So I will get back to it. Just thanks for your patience. Anyway, so the other thing is when we killed this rat, it popped up this little wilderness progress. What is that, Jace? Well, if you open up this thing above your nog again, there's something called dungeon progress. If you click dungeon progress, depending on where you're fighting, you will fill a bar. When you get to the end of the bar, you get a reward. Yay, dopamine! Yay, the point of the game is to have a journey, and by golly, you will. So true. You'll love this stream. Hey, dreams be a meme. So accurate as well. Okay, so we're filling up this bar now because we fought something in the wilderness. We've learned a little bit. Now, I don't think my character can actually fight these yet. These are hard. Medium. I mean, maybe. To be fair, they did spawn under the bridge. That's not the best experience right there. That's okay. No judge. Let's go see if we can kill another rat. Here we go. A giant rat. Boom. X on the keyboard. B to heal. And as we gain dexterity, by the way, I need to point our... We didn't talk about this, but you have 225 stat points to play with. Our character, we want strength and dex. So I need to point intelligence down and dexterity up. So I didn't do that at the very beginning. That's my bad. B on the keyboard, we're dying. Nice. Good heal. Clutch heal right there. Urchin Bot in the house, welcome to the stream. Hello. They spawned under the bridge because you failed to pay the toll. Nice. Toll's a toll. New beginning, reborn. A warrior arisen. The valiant slayer of vermin. The realm of Cesaria dawns into the new age of bulwark domination. See, there we go. That's the wisp I know. He's out here dropping knowledge bombs about the help menu. Help info. Look at this. Wow. Okay, so we're already 124 into the bulwark. B on the keyboard to heal ourselves. Everything's... Somebody dropped something. Somebody dropped some scrolls. Some potions. Somebody's littering. Clean up your stuff. Lickety El Bandito. Reminiscing. Yeah, so guys. Tuning in. Talking to each other. Gotta pay the toll to get to that. Terrible. Terrible. All right, remember, we're fighting these rats because they're a quest. Also, we need to gain skill. Anyway, the other thing that I was going to say when I died is if I single-click my character and click options, that pulls up this option menu, okay? And you can toggle some more options. So one of the things that I do want to toggle is knowing if I'm gaining skill or not. So this one right here, disabled, toggle to ignore skill chance. I'm going to click that. And now we can see in the bottom left our chance of gaining skill. I'm going to hit V. So every time we're whacking, we're gaining anatomy, swords, tactics. Every time we get hit, we're gaining parry. Every time I heal, I'm gaining healing and anatomy. So if you don't like all that spam, you can turn that off. But I love me some spam, y'all. Because I don't even see it over there anyway. The only thing I'm looking at is right here. This is all I see. Everything else is spam. This is all... Nice. Okay, we got our first weapon. A pickaxe. We don't care about a pickaxe. I was really hoping for like a sword. Spam, spam. You rang? What's up, spam, spam? All right, V in the keyboard to heal ourselves. Again, no scripts yet. Nothing really with Razor. We're just playing the game. X to attack nearest. V to heal us. We're talking about a new character. How do you even get started playing? This is what we're doing, and we're just chilling. Chilling like a villain. You know? Need a sword would be better for a swordsman? Crazy, Jace. I know. I'm just dropping knowledge bombs out here. Okay, we might die. We might die here. We died. That's okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to say, wish to stay here, don't show this again. Because I'm a professional gamer, and it doesn't matter. Because I know where to go when I die. I go to healers. Okay? I accept. And then we just go over this way. Then we double click. And I hit V. Then I double click my loot to loot my loot. Nice. X on the key. I maybe attacked too soon. I think I attacked too soon, you guys. I should have healed first. That was my bad. You should have healed first. Always heal first, you guys, okay? Whoops. All right, V on the keyboard. Anyway, this is the type of game where depending on what weapon you have equipped and what skills you're using, that's how you gain them, okay? So if you want to be a swordsman, you got to use a sword. If you want to be a mace person, you use a mace, okay? The only trick is you only have 700 skill points to use. So you got to kind of balance what you want to do. These are our 7 skills. We're going to assume they all go to 100, okay? We dying again? No! Oh, protected. Oh, we didn't heal. We might die one more time. No, we're fine. Mace person? When did this channel get woke? Dude, I've been woke the whole time. I've been woken. Jace Rance, this guy should be Jace owned. That actually would have been more accurate. I messed up. We can remake him. I'm okay with that. Now, if you're like me, and you don't like hitting buttons, Maybe you're used to playing auto shooters. Maybe you like to play games where you don't have to pay attention so much. Maybe you're lazy. Maybe you can't hit so many keys because your hand's busted. I don't know the reason. But I do have scripts, okay? And scripts let you do some actions that are annoying. One of the actions that are annoying is applying a bandage, okay? Because I'm constantly having to hit V. And if I hit V again, it's going to override my bandage, okay? So if I keep hitting V, it actually will just waste my bandages, see? And it restarts my timer. It's going to get me killed, like right now. I did it for research, okay? That was for the stream. That wasn't because I suck. That was because I was teaching you guys a lesson. Anyway, what you want to do is only use the bandage when you need to, and you don't want to overwrite your bandage. So some of these scripts can make sure that, hey, we're only going to apply a bandage if you need it, bruh. And we won't override it if you don't, bruh. And you can just play the game without worrying about a bandage, bruh. So we're going to do that. Rat is a G homie. He almost took your house out again. I mean, these rats don't mess around. These are quest rats, though, okay? These aren't the noob player dungeon rats. These are questicular rats. Why did you say it like that, Jace? Because that's what they are. They're questicular. Questicular rats. Don't click my body. B in the keyboard. Now, I only have 43 bandages left. So we're kind of running low, you guys. We need to be careful. Okay. Now, like, where's our quest progress? Well, when we kill it, it will show up in the spam on the bottom left. We're going to keep an eyeball out on that. There we go. 4 of 20. Nice. The other place that we could do that is in our paper doll. If you click quests, we have 4 of 20. Not bad. I don't remember quivers from back in the day, but in UO Alive, they have talked about it. Are they loot only or crafted? And if so, by who? So, quivers are different on each server. Most of the time, they're created by tailors. But I'm not 100% sure about UO Alive. Is it Sarais? I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. Sarais? Anyway, as we gain healing skill, we'll be better about healing even if we fail. So, for example, like that one failed to heal us. Once we get higher healing, it won't matter. Fletchers make it. Okay. Gonna need to look for a Fletcher. Anyway, we're about 49 minutes in. We're out here dominating. Okay, we're already in the 60s, 70s of our skills. We've only died about 13 times. Not bad. Not too bad. Searshaw. Nice. I'm gonna ask the bot to say both, okay? I have a little helper bot because I don't know how to speak, read, or write. Jace. Yes, you do. I know, I'm just being.
Searshaw equals Sersha.
Nice. So true. Okay, so there's a tribal staff, but that is a mage weapon. We're not a mage. Rip. Okay, the portal's gone. Okay. Out here healing. Now, Jace, where do we get more bandages? Okay, maybe we need more bandages before we continue playing. I agree. And we can get them a couple ways. One, you can buy it from a healer. So like here's a healer right here. We can just single click them and click buy. And then if you scroll this little blue bar, you can see what's for sale. So a bandage is 5 gold per. So we can double click a bandage and then click the plus or minus button. If you want to buy the whole stack, just hold shift and double click. Okay? We don't have enough money for that, though. We're not rich like this, so we can't buy all of those. I'm going to right-click to cancel. And then we're going to buy the cheaper ones. Okay, we're going to go over and make our own. We're going to go over here to the tailor. We're going to say, hello, tailor, buy. We're going to buy some scissors and some cloth. Bolts of cloth. So we're going to buy 5 bolts of cloth and some scissors. So for 510 gold, boom, use the scissors on the cloth. And now we have 250 bandages. Oh, let's go. Now, the other thing is I am walking like a complete noob right now. We're going to buy a horse. So we're going to go to the animal trainer over here, and we're going to buy a horse. I'm pretty sure they're 1,000 gold. I should be fine. Wait, why does it look like this? What is this? A molted mungbat? A hellhound? What the hell? What is this? Blood? Action? What? You could buy pets? There we go, a horse. 500 gold. A rideable llama. We're going to go llama. Yes. Purchase selected pet. You do not have enough gold to purchase this pet. It says it's 500 gold. I have 750. Maybe you need it in the bank. What's the bank, Jace? It's over here. Say, my friend, who needs to write or speak? Agreed. Agreed. So we can come over here to the bank. This is the bank, by the way. You can see it because there's a banker in here. If you single click the banker and you say open bank box, that will bring up your bank box. Or you can just type the words bank and that will bring up your thing. And what we're going to do is just drag and drop our gold into the bank. So now that's our gold total. If you're ever curious how much gold you have, you can say balance to the banker, or you say balance. It says your balance above your nog, above their nog. Or you can just open up this little double clicking menu above your character, 751 gold, right here in the bottom left, top left. bottom top, depends on which world you live in. All right, let's go buy a horse so that we can run faster. Get to our loot quicker, you know what I'm saying? Classic creatures, rideable llama, purchase. Are you sure? Yes. Rideable llama, bonded. Double click. Boom. Now we're in business, you guys. Wow. Here's another rat. We're gonna hit X on the keyboard. That's gonna attack nearest. We are dominating now. Now, if we need to run away, we should be able to run away. Except for that rat is so fast. I don't know. These rats are on steroids. Never mind. Once you engage, you're just gonna die. I mean, you could run out and it could respawn. Some of you paid. The bandage and it didn't heal us. Rude. Okay. Jace, you were talking about a script to heal us, so we don't have to keep doing this. Can we get that script? Yeah, we sure can. Give me 1 second. Let me kill this rat. Uno momento, por favor. Me and the keyboard to heal me. I can do that once I miss some health. Yeah, which hemisphere? Exactly. Exactly. Here we go. And we have Dom. 6 of 20. Let's go. Okay. So we're going to head over to Razor. And we're going to go to the scripts tab. Now, scripts are shared between all your characters. So I already have a bunch over here because I've script on the other thing. Okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to right click here. Actually, no, we'll just make a new one at the very beginning. Let's assume you have none. You're just going to click new. And you're going to say bandages. We're just going to name it bandage. Okay. Now, what we can do is let's look on the website. I don't feel like, did I publish one? I feel like I must have. Jace, you got a website? I sure do. It's called uoaddicts.com. And on here, we can click scripts. And we can do scripts by server. We want to look at Unchained. And this will show me all the Unchained scripts. The other thing that you can do is when you're like browsing scripts by server, you can actually filter here and just do Unchained. And now whenever we're looking at stuff, it will just show Unchained. Anyways, so if I say view, we'll just search for bandage. And okay, search for all servers. Switch change. Boom. Bandage. Nice. Okay, so these are all the bandage loops. So bandage loop and attack non-friendly. That might be cool. We got organized backpack. These are no, okay. No, train healing to 100, okay. Bandage loop for your pet. No, bandage loop. Jaseowns, here we go. This is what I wanted. A bandage loop for Jaseowns. 8 months ago. Anyway, this is the script, okay? You don't need to like highlight here and copy. You just click copy script up at the top. Then you come over here and then you just hit Control V, paste, boom. And you hit save. And then inside the game now, when we hit play here, you should probably set it as a hotkey, huh? I'm going to click bandages, set hotkey. We're going to set it to 1 on the keyboard and then click set. So I typed 1. As you can see, it says play script bandages. It's set to 1. Fantastic. So now if I hit 1 in here, it says playing script bandages. Now when I get hurt, it should bandage me. So I no longer have to click them. Let's see. Giant rat, X on the keyboard. Boom, instantly started bandaging. So here's where I can now go AFK. Just kidding, don't go AFK. You're gonna get banned. Don't farm AFK. Okay, but see, look, it started the bandages again. Hands free. Do you have to script to play this game? No. We were playing it for almost a whole hour before I downloaded my first script from UOAddicts.com. What a beautiful website, Jace. Thanks. You should check it out. What else can you do on UOAddicts.com, Jace? Well, why we fight this mob, because now we're not going to die. We can watch streamers. There's Evil Fireblade going on. Sir Shrimpington, me, programs. Look at all this. M. Night Salami Llama, Leo Varde, Sticks and JavaScript, The Real Boo Whip, The Pixel Surfer, and Sky UO. In the last 30 days, there have been 197 streamers, you guys. Wow. We've killed it. And now we looted our money. And we're on to the next one. So, as you can see, a script helps you stay alive. Maybe. It really just depends on who wrote the script. Here we go. Giant rat. Now we're really getting into it because now we're just more in control. We can just dominate. The only thing we need to do now is make sure we have bandit. Jace, can you cover the script and what it does? Great question. Great question. So this simple script will go ahead and say, hey, does this timer exist? Let me zoom in so you guys can see. Does this timer exist? And if not, set it to a 10,000 second, like 10,000, which is 10 seconds. And then while we're not dead, so we're going to be inside of a loop. This is going to keep playing while we're alive. If the timer is greater than the 10 seconds, which when you first hit play, it's true. If you're poisoned or our hit points is less than our max hit points, it attempts to use the hotkey bandage self. That's what we were doing in the game. It waits 200 milliseconds, and then it checks to see did we begin applying a bandage. If so, it will set the bandage timer to 0 because the bandage timer counts up. So, like, let's assume this is our only script. After 10 seconds, it would try again. However, we also check to see, hey, is there a you finish applying, you heal what little, or barely help in the system messages? If so, that means it finished, so go ahead and set it to 10 seconds. Wow, while we were over there, we killed that mob, but let's go. On to the next one. Okay, this game is crazy. Do I need a computer science degree to play it? No. Does it help? Yeah. Listen, I played this game as a 12-year-old. Okay? I'm now 40. I'm 4 decades old. I've been playing it for a little bit. I'm sorry. If there's things I'm taking, like, for granted that just seem like, what the hell? How did you do that? Please let me know in the comments. Okay? I want to make sure that anybody can play. Like my wife, for example. My wife, I got her to play a little bit. I tricked her, honestly. But I got her to play a little bit. And then she didn't quite understand. And she still doesn't understand. But that's okay. Not everybody needs to know all about. You know? Alright, here we go. We're just killing up these rats 9 of 20. Remember, this will give us a rune book. What is Jaseowns? Jaseowns is a Dexxer. Hashtag new character who dis. We made it live on the stream. Just showing off how to make a new character on Unchained. We talked a little bit about some of the masteries. We talked a little bit about some of the reasons why you play. Look, this little wilderness progress bar, 1%, you guys. Wow. Looking thick with the 1%. We are tier 0 bulwark. Wow. My eyeballs hurt all of a sudden. What weapon am I using? I'm using the noob katana. I have literally just noob gear on at the moment. I've gotten 0 drops that are helpful. The only 2 drops I've gotten are bone gloves and a tribal staff. Oh, and a pickaxe. It was a good stream. She did well. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, I think she did an excellent job. I thought she was going to quit. We got her to play Sagas when it came out. I had to go get a taco pizza, which I've never had before. But the stream, I'm trying to think of who bought it. I should know who bought it. I can see who typed it, but I can't see it. You know what I mean? Does that ever happen to you? You know who you're talking about, but you can't quite see it? Oh, man. It wasn't Pac. It wasn't... I'm going to find out right now, and it's going to drive me... Hold on one second. I'm typing into the void over. I wear boots. Said... Oh, taco pizza, it's not a sin. Okay, no, Pro-ish Gamer. It was Pro-ish. Pro-ish was the one that did it. Thanks, Pro-ish. Shout out to Pro-ish, sponsoring the stream that day. With some food. My favorite part was you watching the video back and texting her playing Proud Moment. Yeah. It was good. It was good seeing that. Would recommend. I'm from Arizona, and I feel like a taco pizza is just a terrible idea. But I have, like, real Mexican food in my blood. So, if you've never had, like, Sonoran Mexican food, then sure, it's fine. But a taco pizza, it's not that great. For me. Not saying it's that good for you. I would recommend you try it. But I say that about a lot of stuff. Just like UO servers. I want you to play every UO server possible. How do I turn in a quest? I have the Wisp following me and it says I finished the noob quest. I'm pretty sure the Wisp, the noob Wisp that follows you around when you have like a new account, just automatically puts the reward either in your backpack or in the bank. I'm pretty sure you just automatically get those. Sure, Johnny. But on that note, if you are a new account and you make a new character, you'll get a little wisp that follows you. So you get a free horse. You get different things. Yeah, Mexican food from Texas and taco pizza is not where it's at. 100%. just running around killing rats. We're almost done with this quest. Another thing I haven't brought up at all yet is when you hover over your character, it tells you achievement points, and it looks like we have 1 achievement point. What do you do with achievement points? Achievement points are in... There's a store for them, okay? Again, double-click this little thing above your nog. And then there's called an AP store, Achievement Point Store, okay? So as you gain achievement points, you can spend them on all these goodies. The thing that I spent my first points on, I don't know if this was the right call or not, but I saved up 2,000 points and I bought a talisman, mastery talisman. Because the talisman is like a mastery chain on another server. And so you can, it's going to take a long time to level up. So I felt like the sooner I got that, the better. But maybe there's a better use case for buying your AP points or spending. I'm not sure. I'm not a min-maxer, you guys, okay? And do the Wisp quest too, because they give you like 100 AP. Hell yeah. Hey, JC, you're out here dominating. Hell yeah, Paul. How are you doing, dude? Out here dominating. New player guide, Unchained. We're an hour in. We've only died 11 times. And that's okay. Most of them were just showing you what happens when you die, okay? It was like for research, you know, for the stream. But if you can see here, we're slowly gaining our skills up. We've maxed our stats for 225. Everything's looking great. We're playing one script that we found on uoaddicts.com to just keep a bandage rolling. Okay? Because I don't want to keep hitting the bandage. I'm very lazy. Do you die a lot as melee? I'm debating on keeping going forward as Bulwark Swordsman and making a Mage Summoner. I die a lot, but I'm crazy, so I die no matter what character I play. All right, when we step out here, here's some more mobs we can kill. So I'll hit X on the keyboard here. There's another quest over here that I expect. So we'll pause on the rats for now, and we'll keep dominating. Now, the good news is these guys cast magic, so we're going to start gaining magic resist as well. Wow. Look at us go, you guys. No, Ma. The browser tabs of research. It's true. It's true. I did Alt-Tab, that's why there's no sound. You can turn on the sound if you Alt-Tab by hitting Alt-O, going to sound, and then making sure that it plays even when it's not. Reproduce sounds when the classic UO is not focused. If I hit apply here, now when I Alt-Tab, you should still hear sounds. As a new player, do not attack Vorpal Bunnies. Vorpal Bunnies are very, very sassy, okay? I would recommend not attacking. They will chunk you. Chunky McChunkerton. Chunktown. Oh, that was me, sorry. I meant to... Sorry. Oh. Wesley! Hello, my streamer. Streams. I'm out here streaming. Be out here trying to dominate. Okay, we got multiple mobs coming in. That's okay. We just gotta keep an eyeball on our hit points. Or I'm sorry, technically not our hit points because our script is doing the hit points. Okay, we out here dying. What is this? Might need to run. We might need to run. We might... No, we're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, we haven't gotten a new weapon yet. I'm a little upset. I kind of was hoping that we would get a weapon or some gear that we could wear. For now, it's fine. We're just out here dominating. Imagine they're not nice, like Vorpal means it cuts your head off in crit D&D. Yeah, no, yeah, the Vorpal bunnies are they're pretty rough. I have a warrior using Bulwark, and it was a great way to not die. The Dexxer doesn't kill things as quickly as other aspects do, but it's cheap and fun. Nice, Paul. Nice. Okay, that's kind of what we're doing right here on this little guide. Boom. Here we go. Okay, so we got some legs. Bone defense. Now, if I double-click these legs, it will put them on. The only problem with gear here is it reduces your dexterity. I don't like that. So I don't want to lose dexterity, so I'm not going to wear bone. I don't know if I'm going to have to, like, lose dexterity and stuff later on. I'm not sure. I haven't really played a Dexxer that much on this server, but we'll see how it goes. Get out here dominant. What's the drip stitch on this shard? What do you mean? What does that mean? Do I know what that means? It is worth lowering the dex for protection? Ah, okay. There's Dexxer. Oh, there's jewelry that makes up for it. Damn, okay. I need the... Texting the keyboard, attacking this lich. So, technically, this guy drops some gear. We might put it on. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna run away from that lich. We keep failing our heal. There, we're fine. Anyway, remember, if we get too far away from the spawn point, they disappear. They go back to their spawn. You can always run away like a little scaredy cat, you know? Not that I've ever done that before. Check out Lisa's studded armor. Okay. Here, did he have a studded armor? Nice. Okay, we'll put on the studded. And this helmet. So now we're going to put on that helmet. Studded, studded, studded. And then I'm just going to throw this on the body. Because we don't... They're all like... I don't even know if you can sell them. Just gonna get rid of it. Chase, how do we know what's better? Well, when you're a brand new noob, the easiest way to tell what's better is just open up your stats and then look over here on the right-hand side. It says we have 20 physical resist. So if I want to switch this helmet out to see if it's better, I can just double-click and it switched them. So as you can see, it is better to wear this other one. So I'm gonna put that on. It went to 21 instead of 20. If my numbers are correct. Nice. Okay. That's for now. Food that orange. We can eat the orange. We can eat that. If you single click yourself again and say hunger status, this will tell you how much mana regenning you are. So make sure that you're eating food in this game. Because if you're not, then you're missing out on regen. Regen is very helpful. Oh, would you like to get a set of GM studded? And don't forget to eat on the server. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Let's just new player it up like I'm a brand new noob that just started the game. And then we'll see where we might be able to get the armor. I really enjoyed the fresh starts of the light solo self-found. Truly appreciating every small upgrade. Hell yeah. Yeah, because we'll keep an eye out. Look, again, I kind of like playing games like other people don't exist. I love MMOs that I play by myself. I'm a weirdo, okay? I like the concept of people being around. I don't want to play with people. As someone shows up. To kill that Vorpal bunny. Kill that Vorpal bunny. I don't know if he's in the chat or not. That. So, okay. So the other thing I was going to say is we could potentially loot all of this gear. Every time we loot something, our weight goes up. If you have too much gear on you, you can't move. So you got to be careful of your weight, both in-game and real life. So let's go to town real quick and kill the things on the. If there's any rats. Oh, that rat has been murdered. That rat's in the water. We can't get to him. Over here to the bank. Okay, and there's a blacksmith over here. Now, we could sell gear to the blacksmith. So I can click here and click sell. And I could potentially sell all this stuff to the blacksmith. So if you need gold, you can sell it to the blacksmith. However, we're going to turn it to dust. You can? I can tell you how? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What I missed? We're going to turn this stuff to dust. I'm going to get a sewing kit. I'm going to buy a sewing kit now, okay? And a sewing kit, if you open up the sewing kit or any Clicky McClickerton, there is a button here called salvage. Okay? If you click salvage and click something, it will turn it into dust or materials. Okay? And basically, what we're going to want to do is continuously gain dust. You're going to constantly want to get dust. Because one, dust helps you run your mastery. Okay? So as you're using your mastery, dust is the fuel to make that happen. The other end game thing that you want to use the dust for is enhancing your equipment. So over here, there's an enchanting table. And if I click my sword, for example, it needs to be in my backpack, but if I click my sword, you can't enhance a newbie item. Son of a... Okay, we'll click this little skinning knife on us. Click. I just want to show it off. Okay, so we click the skinning knife. In here, all sorts of stuff. We can increase our attack speed of this thing. We could increase our accuracy, life leech, weapon damage, all of this stuff, okay? But as you can see, each thing costs gold, dust, and then a reg. The reg comes from like randomly dropping out of getting dust as well. Okay? So you're really gonna wanna start saving dust, because you're going to blow through it as you potentially get to the point where you want to make your gear better. You know what I mean? You're going to need dust, and you're going to need these regs. For now, we need the dust just to like run our body. So I'm just going to double click the dust, and that's going to add it to our overall pile of dust. Can I pull out dust too? I think so. What's this button? Yes. Maybe you always just want to put the dust in your thing, because you can pull it out, it looks like. I didn't know you could pull it out. LOL. I have 3 kids. Just kidding. Stupid. Now, if you double click your salvage thing and you click salvage, you can click your backpack. No, you can't. I lied. You can't click your backpack. However, you can click a pouch. So let's go buy a pouch now. I'm going to go over here to the provisioner. I'm going to say buy. And we're going to buy a pouch. Click, click, 6 gold. Boom. Now, if we put gear that we get into a pouch, and then we salvage the pouch, it will salvage everything it could salvage inside the pouch. Okay? So what we're going to do now is the next time we kill something, we're going to set this pouch as our loot pouch. Meaning every time we loot something, it will go into the pouch. I'll salvage your pouch. I bet you would. Getting high off that dust? We're trying. We're trying, Elban. We're trying. Yes, we out here. You just click your character, not the backpack. Oh, you can do it from your character? I thought you... Okay. Sweet. Click. Click. Let's see if just clicking our character works. That's great, though. Thanks. Okay, remember, we're out here running the script that heals us. So now we can just enjoy the game. Anyway, if you want the loot to go in the pouch, you just click set loot bag and then click the pouch. So now when we loot, it goes in our pouch instead of our bag, okay? The nicety of making sure you use a loot bag is if you die and you can't auto loot your corpse, or if you need to like move things, it's much nicer to just have a single pouch The disadvantage is then if a PK kills you, they can get all your loot in one fell swoop. So, a catch-22, you know what I'm saying? You know, you picking up what I'm putting down? Anyway. I've lost so many good items to salvage and taunt. That's true. You do want to be careful of the salvage because salvage will, like, delete your item. Also, Igor, how you doing, dude, by the way? You still dominating every Sunday morning? I'm not awake Sunday morning. Sunday morning, I'm recouping. I'm recovering. All right, we're gonna do one more quest over here. I know I haven't finished any quests. It's just like my real life. I've moved on before I finished anything. But anyway, there's another quest over here, just right outside of Brit. I'm just trying to show off the noob stuff, okay? We haven't opened it at all up. We haven't opened this at all, but the world map up here in the middle, you click world map, it will show you this little map of, guess what? The world. You can scroll mouse wheel in and out of the map. Okay? If you want to look around, right click, say free view, and now you can click and drag. So we were just inside of Britain. And then we just ran outside here to the Org Valley entrance. So this is one of the quests we accepted. So if you want to make it smaller, you just go to the little blue box right there. Boom, boom, right click. Turn off preview. I'll put this just... That's great. Ooh. Keyboard, attacking nearest, gaining parry. Wow. Now, if we say bracket taunt, is that a command? Your shield failed taunts to attract any creature. So bracket taunt is a thing. We could potentially add that into our macro. So our attack nearest macro, we could probably add, say, bracket taunt. I don't know if this is what we want or not, but I'm just going to do it right now. Let's see what happens. Excellent. There we go. It taunted. Nice. So X on the keyboard will attempt to taunt. Let's go. No PKs went to murder you on Unchained. There's definitely PKs here. I just think the population is low. So, yes, PKs, but population low. You know? Okay, here we go. We out here dominating right now. 4 of 25. Let's go. We are out here. All the PKs left. We still have 1 or 2 roaming around. I've definitely been killed. I've been playing pretty hard the past week, and I've died twice. I died twice to PKs and then once to like an orange. That was in a contested area, which I think I'm in right now. Cypher made it so that PKs could lose insurance if they died. Okay, nice. Interesting. And they all rage quit and they were out of hand before then. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, what's hard about like a PK, like UO, is you have people who play UO to be a PK, okay? Then you have a group of people who play UO because they like the idea of losing their stuff to a PK. And then you have the people who don't want to lose anything at all and want like a Trammel server. I think the problem / balance / issue is you're not going to make everybody happy. And you can't, in my opinion, you can't just have a Trammel server because a Trammel server, at least for me, gets, like, it's kind of boring. Because at that point, it is a single player game, and you can't lose any of your stuff. Here, I could get attacked. I could lose my stuff. It's a little bit exciting when someone shows up and my heart starts racing. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen on a tram server. So I kind of like it. However, I also can hate it, because if you constantly get killed, if you're constantly just trying to get your foot in the door, and then you get murdered every time you leave the door, eventually you'll just stop playing. So how do you balance that as a shard? I have no clue. You know? You need that, on a PK server, you need enough blues willing to fight PKs, and to have the PKs have some sort of unwritten rule where they won't constantly gank the same people over and over again. But that's a lot of faith in a lot of things. So, you know what I mean? I love the Challenger PvP. It keeps things fresh. Yeah, I think the PK is the easiest to manage because you'll know he's a murderer. The real problem is the blue griefers. It's like the blues who drop you down after an event. Okay, interesting. Yeah, like we're all friends until we're not friends. Which is still kind of a fun way to play. You know? I'm not sure. AFK farming? No. Goodness gracious. Ah, excellent keyboard. Here we go. So as far as training our character, I joked that all you needed to do was go start your character, hit X on the keyboard, and then walk away for the day. Even without walking away, look at us. We're hitting 100 focus. Check mark. We're almost to 100 swordsmanship. Great. We're 1,000 EXP deep in our thing. Our equipment is severely damaged. Something's about to break. I was really hoping to get a new katana off one of these mobs. It doesn't have to be a katana. Technically, be any type of. Technically, I could use a cleaver. 2 to 13 damage. What am I? 5. Much better. Anyway, as far as repairing your gear, if you need to get your gear repaired, there is the blacksmith in town can repair your gear, or you can talk to a player who might not be. Okay. Okay. Might just need to do a little runny move. Come on. Things are getting intense over here. You could say things are getting pretty serious. Okay, I'm gonna run. Got poison. Nice. Healed up. Not bad. Kill this first, then we'll go back and finish that dude up. Hey. What a... Nice. Okay. See if we can kill our first elite mob of the stream. I was just saying we're getting better. Then I was afraid of it. Don't be afraid, Chase. You got this. Don't be afeared. Nice. Healing up any moment. Nice. Got 114 bandages left. How does he do it? We're about to hit 100. So I was a little bit panicked there, you guys. I don't know. A little bit worried. I'm pretty sure I had like 1 hit point left. I was a smidgen worried. Sometimes you just need some distance between you and the mob. There we go, 100 swords. Let's go. And we die. Okay, so when you die...
First death of the stream.
First death of the stream. So now, since we chose to always show up as a ghost... My pet just died as well. And since we always show up as a ghost, you need to run to a healer, okay? So we go over to the healers. And I kind of know where they are, but you can scroll out and you can kind of see where the healers are on the map. I don't know if you can see it over here. There's one outside here. We're just going to go to the healer. And the good news is with the healers, they normally sell some bandages. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the... we're going to get rezzed. We're going to res our pet as well because our pet died. And then we will buy some bandages from the healer and run back to our corpse like a professional. Now, on this server, there is insurance, okay? So you can insure your wearable gear. So if you do get PK'd or die, you should be resurrected, and it's going to cost me 350 gold to res my pet. Sounds great. And we will just go ahead and buy a couple of bandages so we get back to our corpse. Boom, 50 gold. Now, remember, we died, so my script stopped working because we were dead. I'm going to hit 1 on the keyboard again. And it should get us right back to yes. Okay. Sir, you almost died. Sir, you died. This is the Wendy's, okay? We're gonna run back to our corpse. Man. Gotta get them bandits. Right, click. It loots all our loot and puts our gear back on. So sweet. Back in business. X in the keyboard. Gotta be careful though. This is our first elite. First elite of the stream. Okay, we got hurt. And our bandages failed. Everything's fine. We failed our bandage. We gotta be careful. Nice. Bandage successful. Okay, we got poison. I am gonna run away during the... Just kidding, I'm protected. I am gonna run away during the poison now. Oh, gosh. Oh, golly gee willikin. Still poison. Poison for days. We failed the poison again. Oh, no, dude. We failed to cure the poison again. Oh, no. Failed again. Not like this. There we go. We cured. We're the best. Nice. Everything's fine. He's starting to path here. He hates. Hate and path? I don't hate path. Oh no, dude! You defeated it! Oh no, dude.
No, you just deleted it!
Silly. We're 21 to 25 quests. We're gonna finish this quest for sure, you guys. This quest is going down. Going down for real. Hashtag new player experience. We are going to finish multiple quests. We're going to kill this elite. I swear. Oh, no. He poisoned us again. Don't die, don't die, don't die. This elite's kind of a dick. It's true. The good news is we just made this character and we're fighting our first elite. I mean, that's pretty good. Nice. This is good. Nothing but the best. I'm clenching. Okay, we're fine. Drop a good katana for us. Just give us a good. Okay, he did give us. Technically, he did give us a good item, kind of. It's a artifact weapon. It's a terrible roll, but that's good. Making progress. You know? Nice. First elite of the stream. Gave us a thing we're not necessarily going to use. It was very sweet of him. Here we go. We need to kill one more mob to finish off this questicular. Let's kill this troll. Nice. Here we go. Domination. Just pure domination. Boom. So we got 2 points and 200 points. What does that mean? Well, we received 2 achievement points. And then we also got monthly points. So if I hit Alt P and I go above our little nog again, there's something called the monthly challenge. And so as you gain EXP towards this, then you earn rewards for the monthly challenge. So the more you play, the more you know life this, the better off you will be in the pixels. You know? I don't know what this is. It looks like a rock. Wait, no, it's a die. What is this? A die, a book, and a... I don't know. You get to here, you get a title. You get to here, you get a mask. You get to here, you get a cleaver. You get to here, you get an egg. I'm never going to get there. That's... Unfortunately, I'm not going to make it. Okay. Alright, so we did finish this quest. I don't know why I'm killing this. We're going to run back to town, finish killing some rats, and then we'll see where we end up on the stream here. Let's go. Jace Rents is doing a fantastic job. I feel like, you know? We've shown off quite a bit of the video game. Looks like there's cotton over there. You could get cotton for free and get free bandage. I'm okay with paying for it. We're just gonna go over here to this other quest area. See if we can kill some. I don't know how. I don't remember how many. Let's see. X on the keyboard. That attacks nearest and taunts. We added that in. Macros. Attack nearest. We say taunt. You don't have to have that part, but I do. See, we can easily taunt. Hashtag ease. Tactics is going up. Resist is going up. Parry's going up. Healing's going up. Love to see it. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the shields out. That one. Okay, and then we will just loot this loot so we can. Guy number 5. Go eat that cocoa nut. Remember, we're gonna click that, salvage in our thing, and then eat the dust. Let's go. What do you guys think? Is there something I should cover in this new player guide? What would you want to see? What am I missing? What's something that's like, oh man, you should have. Tell me what I murmured. I should have murmured. This is Britannia, right? Well, this is Unchained, and Unchained is a custom map that has parts of the initial map, right? So yes, this is Britain, but it's different. Same but different. Because this is Unchained. Okay, UO Unchained. Shopping, players, NPCs, nice Milking. Okay, we'll go do that. An artifact of power, the mark of burning, wield and ignite thine foes. We can equip it real quick just to see what that's about. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's put on this bad boy. See what it's like. Whack. Man, pretty good. 89 damage. Whack. Whack. 19 damage. Let's go. 31 damage. Ooh, little flamethrower right there. That's cool. Nice. So here we go. Like this one, this mace. Look, accuracy bonus and bonus boss damage. Like that one's actually pretty nice for a noob. But we're going macing. So, fortunately, we're just gonna stick with our noob. Weekly crafting quests in first house on chain. Is there an in room here? I don't think there is, right? I haven't seen it. I haven't really looked. Katana's the best sword weapon. I prefer a broadsword in the grand scheme of things, but I know it's not the best. But look-wise and feel-wise in my character, broadsword. That's my favorite weapon. Or a Viking sword. Viking sword or broadsword. Those are my preferred pixels. But katana's the fast. So if you're looking for min-maxi, katana's the best. But if I can find a good broadsword or Viking sword, I will use them. Nice. Dominant. The weekly crafting quests. Okay, so we'll talk about this the crafting quests here in a second. Because that's another thing. We started as a warrior, right? You don't have to be a warrior in a sandbox game like this. You can be a crafter and a gatherer. You can just chill and chop trees or mine, okay? Because it's needed on servers like this. Because you can create fancy armor, weapons, and jewelry. So depending on your playstyle, maybe you don't want to be a fighter. Being a crafter is 100% possible. And there's quests for being a crafter. So you know how like we're doing these quests and I'm clicking this weekly task right here? There is also, or I'm sorry, the AP store and these stores. There's also the artificer shop. So your quests for doing the gathering things, you can also buy stuff. You know what I mean? So you can be a gatherer and not have to worry about missing out on things. Because you still have quests and stuff to do. So, and as you do the quests, then you gain these points instead of AP. Viking sword pixels are good, and maybe lore-wise for your character. Nice. I've never really... I should do more like an RP thing. I don't really do RP, but it would be kind of interesting to do like a RP session where we make a character who has like a name that's not Jaseowns, and has like a little story, a little backlog, you know, a little adventure, you know. That's a good idea. Beefy green. Hello, I'm Sir Beefy Greens, and I like Viking swords. And in this episode, we're Viking swording everything. Whack, whack. The artifact weapons aim to make any weapon viable if built around it leveled. Interesting, okay. So wait, what is the artifact weapon? Like, is there an artifact weapon for every weapon then? Like, is there an artifact, like, what's the broadsword? The Pride Stalker's Blade. What is this? Increase the attacks. Okay, interesting. Anyway, I've always liked the broadsword ever since I was a kid. So if I could use a broadsword as like my weapon all the time, I would. That was my favorite little graphic, and the sound of it and everything. I don't know. I like the broadsword. Oh, here we go. So we got our first axe that's going to be better, because this is a single-handed axe weapon, but it's a swordsmanship weapon. So now we're going to be out here dominating. 50. Whack. 44. 64. Let's go. Yeah, it was Conan the movie. Exactly. Yeah. Ooh. Weapon codex shows the artifact weapons. Yeah, okay. Like, what's death's damn? Your attacks have a chance of dealing additional more if you're. It's the Viking sword one. Each hit will be stronger than the last, stacking 3 times. Ooh, I like that one too. Oh my god, I want them all. I want to play everything. I might have a problem. Salvage. Okay, cool. So as you can see, we salvaged that stuff. We got the dust, but look, we also got this fletching thing. We got a blue diamond. So these are things that you would use for enchanting your gear. So you want to hang on to those bad boys. We're sitting at 6K, you guys. We're rich. We are out here just dominating, actually. Now, the only hard part is we were using the katana this whole time. So now we're gaining EXP and not the katana. So, you know, like that's where it's a little bit rough. I think you might get pigeonholed into like one weapon, you know what I mean? Like that's the only hard part about like it being so specific. I don't know if this one even has. It's fine. No, it does. 60 of a 10,000. I like my katana because it heals me over time every time I hit with it. Nice. So Paul, did you find one with that leech on it, or did you imbue it or whatever, the enchantment? And Damon, you love the artifact weapons, but they don't get much love here. I like how in Final Fantasy you could just make your weapon look how you wanted. I'd be down for that too. That old Hero Quest commercial and my passport. You found it? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's another reason why I like this game. It's because it's gambling. Every time you kill something, literally the casino spins and it gives you some loot. I love it. Hashtag addicted. These friends must be back on Sagas. Oh, we out here on Unchained. Salvage. Boom. Make a new character. Who this? Andy, welcome. This is like the newest new player guide. We started off just fresh character, kind of explaining how to set up your settings. In theory, I'm going to turn this into a YouTube video. I know it's already a live stream, but I want to chop it up into like a 10-minute YouTube video. We'll see if I do it. You know, I wish someone would do editing for me. You know what I'm saying? I wish somebody would do it. If somebody was out there that could do it. Ah! We're gonna die! Ah, hey. Okay, maybe it's around the corner, like a fiend. Best paladin in the world before he went crazy. Started a cult. Around the corner, around the corner. Server's hard to walk away from for Outlands and you, that's for sure. I mean, I definitely get the hits of dopamine on this server. I still do it on Outlands, but this it's checking some boxes, you know? I know that upsets people, but it is. Checking boxes. We got boxes. We got boxes over here. There's some satisfying ability stuff that seems to happen on Unchained, like the overkill. Agreed. There's a little bit of that. Is it pizzazz? I don't know if pizzazz is the right word, but there's like a little bit of when you're fighting. Obviously, I have a slow weapon right now, and I'm a noob, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Technically. There we go. So this is a Defense Elemental Protection Gorget. So we're going to put that on. Boop, boop. Because that one's better than the one we got. Just plain. Nice. Everything else, we're just going to 95 disassemble. Again, you don't have to loot everything in disassemble, but I am right now because I'm a brand new noob. And I know that I want this stuff, so I'm just doing it. Hashtag doing. There's always more things to do here, just like a little bit more here or there, and it's done, and you get more points. 100%. That's what I was going to say. It's like all of these bars fill up when you're doing stuff. You know what I mean? You have the tasks. You have the... And we didn't even accept any weekly tasks on here. But you have weekly tasks, daily tasks, the events, the dungeon progress bars. Like, there's so many little systems that are like getting your attention, you know? Hashtag do enjoy. We are out of bandages. That was our last bandage, guys. Hashtag last bandage. We're gonna head to town. Go buy some more. We're 10 of 15 of these guys. We're almost done. Dang. Wait, is there a healer right here? I think I could buy some. I think I was gonna buy some. He's only got 20. That's fine. We're gonna kill a couple more before we competition's good. You can give Outland a reason to keep pushing. Yeah, again, the polish on Outlands is amazing. You know what I mean? I really, in the magical Happy Land, some of the stuff that's on Outlands would be on literally every server we play, and vice versa. Some of the stuff on other servers would be on Outlands. You know what I mean? Like, but hey, different strokes for different folks. Hey, different strokes. Yes. Strokes, different strokes. It's a normal saying, right? Right? Oh, and the mob killing orders? Yeah, when you get a contract for killing. Yeah. That's good too. Dopamine, dopamine, dopamine. Yeah, again, I'm just gonna loot all this. 9 under 5. This is something. Click. 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 I do have scripts for that too, but we're just clicking for now, so not to scare anybody away. Know what I'm saying? I don't want to scare you away with scripts. Candyman says the Unchained is good for someone that doesn't know how to use scripts or hotkeys well because you're old, just used to manually doing things. Dude. As long as you're having a good time, it don't matter, Candyman. You know what I mean? Got my first golem on the server. Haven't played it yet. And Allianz is still working on the system for golems. Yeah. Yeah, it will be interesting to see when that expansion or whatever they're calling it comes out on Owl. Watch it on Homestar Gaming. Thanks for following. Homestar Gaming. All right, we're gonna go get some bandits and drop off our gold. We have 7,700 gold on us. I'm pretty okay. We'll kill this. I think I just need a couple more rats. I need a couple more of those guys in the graveyard and a couple more rats. I think. Let's see how many rats we need. I'm not sure. And then we're going to cover some stuff while we're in town as well. Not that I'm going to every direction in the world or not, but this is why I need an editor to help me cut this video up. Man, just finished dinner. We still out here? We sure are. I was just talking about you too. Can you be my editor yet? Can I pay you in pesos? 17 of 20. I have 2 bandages. So we're gonna let's go buy some. Let's go get some bandages. ADHD much? Maybe. Maybe I have a problem. That problem not enough now. Oh, cool. So we finished that quest, by the way. And look, in our bank, a blood orb. So unfortunately, that's not the orb we wanted, because you get a random reward for finishing that quest. Remember, if we go over to the quest fobs, we can see that we have a cooldown now of 24 hours to do that again. We're about to finish up the cleaning of here. We're about to go kill those knights. Everything's going to be great. Anyway, if you want to repair your gear, you just come over here to the weaponsmith, repair, and then, look, it says it's going to cost 800 gold to repair. Sure. Everything's repaired. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and keep salvaging our goods. Boom. Click. Nice. Okay, this must be a noob piece of gear. I'm just going to throw that on the ground. Go ahead and sell our gems for now. I don't know. Are gems useful? Should we be keeping gems? Not sure. Selling them, though. Boom. 800 gold. Deep. And we'll buy. Okay. The scissors on the gloss. Let's go drag our scissors on here. Click, 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 click. Jay Rudrow, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. I just strolled to watch someone play a game. Well, we out here playing a game for another 12 minutes. New character, who dis? We have a blood orb now, and we have some gold. Fantastic. I will put these other things in here as well. We don't lose those. Please, okay. And I'm excited to see the next 11 minutes and 55 seconds. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so when you're over here and you're looking at the quests, dude, obviously there's a ton of quests, a bunch of quests. Like if you're a gamer, okay, there's quite a bit of daily quests to do. Then you have the quest master here who has hunting quests. These are for the whole week. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. You can take 15 of those. Also, there is the crafting quests. So maybe you don't want to fight stuff. Maybe you want to mine or chop or craft. And then you get points for those. Okay? So depending on how you want to play this game, there's quite a bit of options and quite a bit of progress to keep you busy. Now, if I hit bank on here, what was the other thing we wanted to say? Vendors and buying. Okay, if you want player bought stuff, the best way is to go to Discord and just be like, hey, I want to buy something. There's also a chat inside the game, but I hate it. I always turn it off because I don't want to hear people talk. But when you first log in, it shows up. You could also ask, hey, I want to buy something in there. Or you could use the global vendor, which is like an auction house. So for example, like let's assume we want a new weapon. These are the ones that are for sale by players on the auction house. This broadsword is 125k. Why? Okay, because this is supremely accurate. This is what I want in my life. This one right here, but not for that much. Anyway, so there's that. And then there's vendors themselves. Bracket T? Okay, yeah, bracket T. Thanks, Paul. So there's the general chat and there's a trade chat as well. So depending on what you want to do or say, there's also PvPs. You can talk crap to. Anyway, what kind of orbs do you need? I don't need any orbs at the moment. I'm just doing bulwark, but this is just a new character. I'm kind of just playing by myself. We're nowhere near getting anything done. Okay. The other thing is, if you take the moon gate over here, you can take the moon gate to pretty much anywhere. The towns, the dungeons, the shrines. You can even unlock a custom location. So the easy way to get around is using the moon gate. If you go to the Northern Territory, that's where a lot of vendors are. So if you were looking for actually like the old school way to like look and buy stuff, go to the north. I'm assuming there's more elsewhere, but this is where I've been going to look for things to buy. So maybe you want a big ass palm tree. I don't know. How much does this buy? Shops are closed. Ah. 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 How come? Is there no guards here? What's going on? Is there no guards? No! Not like this. Not like this. Is there no guards? There's no guards. There's no guards. Anyway, we got PK'd. Did he just kill my llama? You may say the word bracket find healer. You sense a healer to the southwest? Wow. Dude, I didn't know these were a thing. Don't buy there. Delete will delete you. I tried to warn you. I mean, that's where I've been going every time. Where do you buy normally? Okay, the find healer was a lie, dude. Look, a wisp. The find healer's trying to send me to the ocean. It was a trick. Not only am I getting killed trying to shop, and now I'm getting killed trying to find a healer. Everything's a lie on this server. Start working on this. That's swimming skill, exactly. The closest healer requires a boat. Yeah, that's my bad. I should have named my character Jesus so I could walk on the water. That's my bad. That's on me. I take responsibility for that. Okay. You have to bond mounts by feeding them for 7 days. I think if you just buy them, they're bound. Because that's how I got mine. It was just bound. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure how bonding works on this server. Okay, let's go back to Brit. Can't believe I died. Hopefully he didn't loot my awesome gear. Hey, your shirt's loose. How's the health journey? The health journey's going okay. I'm still eating terribly, but I'm working out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you know? So things are good there. The food is still killing me. I need to eat better. But I think over the last, I started in June or July, and I'm down like 10 pounds, right? So not a lot, but pretty good. You know, could be better. He dry looted me, dude. I'm a new character. Okay, so we end the stream by quitting. We just end the stream by quitting. Like we quit the game now. Why do we even play here? This is PKs. This PKs suck. Anyways, while you're here, you want to like be looking for stuff to buy. You want to be careful though, because apparently people are sassy. But when you click through here, you could hopefully find something that's like, look, that right there is 2,500. That's technically better than our axe was that we just had. But I really would like a broadsword. We find a broadsword. Give me a broadsword. Oh, here we go. There's a red right there. You wish to step through the moon gate? No. We're out here dying. So apparently you can't shop over there. That's fine. We don't need to shop over there. It's totally fine. Everything's fine, you guys. Not a big deal. Ooh, we lived with 1 hit point. We did it. Found a new sweet treat that I make. It's the 1 cup Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of instant jello mix, chocolate, and 0 sugar chocolate chips. Mix it all together, throw it in the fridge for like 40 minutes. Chocolate mousse, like 40 grams of protein, 300 calories. Interesting. That sounds delicious. I do like chocolate. I mean, what is the big deal if death isn't? That's true. We gotta die out here. Thing I was gonna say is when you have your character, like these are newbied, so like these are my noob stuff. But if I was able to get some gear, you can't insure it. So even though you might lose your like gear that's in your bag, you wouldn't lose. Wait, I just realized he looted my scissors and my tailoring kit. Damn it. I want to buy a broadsword. Okay, so I have the broadsword enabled now. And if I single click my character and I say toggle item insurance, you can equip. You can equip. Or I'm sorry. You can. Wait, use gold. Use 100 points. I don't want 100 point. Use gold. There we go. 100. I don't know why that was not. Make sure use gold is checkmarked. I don't know why it's tried to use points. That was crazy. Anyway, if you click here now, when I die, it costs me 110 gold out of my bank, but my sword will stay on me. You know what I mean? So you definitely want to insure your items, assuming you have enough money to cover dying. That way you don't have to worry about stuff. Fleet always dry loot you. I mean, you know, you got to get out here. You got people are out here trying to live their lives, their best PK lives. There we go. Or it is 9 o'clock. I kind of wanted to finish a quest. Like, what did I need to do? We're going to finish 13. We're going to kill 3 more rats. Damn it. I need some gear, though. I'm just going to buy gear off. Weaponsmith? No. Blacksmith. You can't log out. No, yeah, you're right. Dude, exactly. Isn't that crazy? Metal shield. Should we just go full plate mail? Sure. Let's go full on Dexxer, bruh. Like the olden days. Looking sick. Oh my. Oh, look at that. Wait, we gotta go like super old school. No, not a cobble. Do it. Let's go a kilt and a doublet. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, looking sick. Yes. And the broadsword noise. Oh, look at that. Wow. Now we're playing. I know I just died. I forgot about it. I completely forgot about it. How sick my character looks. Riding a llama. Dominating rats in the town. 18 of 20. This is going to be 19 of 20. Pick up the pig. I missed the pig. Okay. Could have gone into the noob dungeon. Could have killed a few and gotten stuff for free. Fair. Fair point. I spent my money for convenience sake. I basically Uber Eats my gear. You know what I mean? I overpaid for the stuff I could have got myself. Hashtag Uber Eats of the dungeon. Come back to Sagas. Dude, I'm a little bit too addicted to Unchained right now, okay? I got no EXP. Fair. Damn, Paul. Why you gotta be so rude? We're about to get EXP off this. And we finished the quest. 4 achievement points, boy. What's on? Boom, there it is. And we've triggered a CAPTCHA code. We figured it out. A soup is not a shield. Just a Debbie Downer. Just a Debbie Downer. Nice. That's funny. Sagas is poop. Just kidding, I've never tried it. Can't poop it if you don't try it. Wait. What? Alright, might as well finish these quests over here. Anyway, as you can see, we are out here literally dominant. That noise. Not that one. Those ones. Man. That thick, chonky noise. Girl. It's official. I'm gonna have to just broadsword it up. Oh, I lost my pouch. What, no Dexxer script yet? We were only using the healing script at the moment. This was like a new player friendly thing. We only did the bandage loop on this one. So we are scripting, just not scripting. No, we're using that one. I don't want to scare new players away. He's like, come to Sagas. Come to Sagas! Jay, are you an industry plant? Like, what's going on, dude? You come in here and you tell me to play Sagas. I appreciate that. You related to Saga. Damn it, how many more do I need to kill? I need to log off. Oh, I should invite myself to my guild. Quest. We need to kill 2 more. Retired night ghost. Saga Shield. Does anybody got a Discord? I sure do. You should join if you're not in there already. Discord.gg/Jaseowns. Just make sure you type it correctly. Otherwise, you get banned. Discord.gg, not Discord. Anyone on Allianz want to help with a corpse run? Oh no, dude. Beefy Greens, where'd you die? Probably someplace secure. Stop attacking this stuff, guys. We just need to finish this quest. Gotta log off. Okay, I'm getting ganked. Over the last 2 hours, where did we end up? 100 anatomy. 100 Pokemon. 100 sword. 100 tactics. 99.4 parry. We're gonna just finish off parry too while we're here, right? Can't log off till we're done. One more thing. Just need one more thing. One more thing. One more thing. See? Paul's like, see? 100%. You died in a corner. All the mobs have aggro around it. Nobody's clearing them. It died like 5 times trying to get your stuff back. Damn. Where at though? In like SSC or something? Where'd you die? Aegis? I'm trying to think of where you might be stuck. In a corner. Right, we need one more. Anyway, remember how we died earlier on the stream? It was a potential option for me to just log off there and not play. But look, I got back up on that llama, okay? I overpaid for some gear from the vendor into town. And we are back at it. You know what I mean? So, it's up to you how to... Oh, there we go. 2 more points. We're up to 7 achievement points. We finished that quest. 15 to 15. Our reward goes into our bank. Oh my golly gee will it first. Might as well do one more quest, right? What was the other quest I accepted that I didn't even look at? Ancients living in the graveyard. We should head over to the graveyard. Right? Aegis 1? Dude, Aegis. Oh, yeah, like, somebody help him. Somebody help Beefy. Chaos shield. Probably better than the shield I'm right now. Let's find out. 36 armor. 51 armor. Oh my golly gee willikers. And I'm looking sick again. Oh my golly. Okay, we're gonna go over to this other place just to finish off one more quest real quick. Because you haven't killed any of them yet. I know, leave me alone. You just need to run over here. This is the graveyard. And we need to kill the purple name. Oh, perfect. We're also training, because a lot of these are casters, so we're training our magic resist as well. Look at us go. We're ending the night 100, 100, 100, 100, maybe 80. We'll see what happens. Did you insure all of that yet? I only insured my weapon. I should probably insure my shield, too, just in case. Like that. My other stuff I bought from under. Okay. I mean, technically, I guess this is cheaper. Depends on how many times you lose it. Oh, lose it. Okay. Oh, getting attacked by a shade. I couldn't see him there. Oh my gosh. The broadsword whack noise just breaks my brain happy. I should have been using a broadsword the whole time. I should have bought it right when I started. I knew I like a broadsword. I forgot how much until I'm hearing this sound. It's like when you crush a zombie in EverQuest. I don't like that crunch noise in EverQuest when you fight a zombie. You guys know what I'm talking about? That is another noise that I absolutely love. That chonky crunch. It feels so good. Elvin. Don't tase me, bro. How many do we got? This is gonna be my fourth. 4:15. Almost done, dude. Real quick. You're out here dominant. Maybe. The clue is right. You can just click yourself. You don't even need a pouch. Wow. Okay, here we go. Here's one of those another dopamine things. A lost contract, which is blessed. Craft to order dagger. Make 26 daggers that are exceptional, and you get 256 points artificer point. Artifactor, however you say that. So again, you could then sell these to people, give them to people. They do only last a certain amount of time. Johnny number 5 assemble. And that one doesn't count as a quest reward. I don't know why. Ordered as a bug. Please. Use a broadsword. Starting to get delirious, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's been a long month. It's been a long year. It's been a long decade, okay? It's been a long 28 years since I played it. It needs to be near the other one spot? Ah, okay. So it's like too far. Like it spawns too far up. Not considered in the graveyard there. I'll try to drag it down. Like 5:15. Let's go. Bring it out the other way. Yeah. Here. Paul, you mentioned you got a golem on here. Like, what's your character normally? Are you a Dexxer or what are you doing? All right, forget it. Too many mobs. Everyone's just running past. I'm not getting my stuff back. Damn, dude, I'm sorry. The good news is, you can always just get more. Hashtag pixel. You got 4 tunes? Okay. You have a favorite? Junk. Mage, Dex, Tamer, Dexter, and now the Golem dude. Tamer's your favorite? Nice. Are you like the nature mastery, or what do you got going on for mastery? I don't know if the Tamer, like, you have to. Sure. Tamer Dex with the nature aspect? Okay, cool. Using a mace. Sweet. Come on, respawn. Well, we might as well go drop off our gear, right? Oh, no. I probably should log off. Surprised my wife hasn't run up. We do look sick, though. We did it. Jace Rents, a Grandmaster driven. Whatever that means. Five more minutes, 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Leave me alone. Okay, so here we go. We have 60 arcane dust. That was our quest reward, so I'm going to eat that up. Then we have a rune book now. The rune book is not blessed. Okay, in order to bless the rune book, you need to either spend achievement points or shop points. Right? I'm pretty sure. I don't think we can get it for gold. Let's see. Where do you get the rune book blessed? Homes? Okay, yeah, so on the miscellaneous, you can go miscellaneous in the AP store, and then a runebook blessed deed will be 100 AP. Or it sounds like you can get it in the premium store for platinum. If you donate $1, you get a platinum, right? So if you donate money, you can get the thingies. Or you can buy them for 40k gold. And then let's see, and it was under miscellaneous. Runebook blessed deed. So it's 2 platinum. So it's 80,000 gold. 100 AP or $2 to bless your rune deed. Anyway, rune deed, I'm dying over here. I kind of want to finish that quest and then we'll log off, huh? Let's finish that quest. If my wife comes up, just say, hey, we have to finish this quest. It's due. And if we don't do it, then we're doomed. Look away, right? Look away. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna finish up a quest real quick. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta do one quest. Look at Jaseowns. Okay, look at him. Look at him. Look and fly. Yeah, it's a breasted rune book. There's one downstairs, there's one up here. Let's go. I only need to kill 4 more after this one, I think. No, I need to kill a lot more. 7 to 15. Son of a... Better hurry, Jace. This will be 8 of 15. Whack. One spawned upstairs. Okay, so for this one to count for credit, we want to pull it down here. Because it spawns outside of the graveyard. Still alive? Yeah. Just one more quest. We're just doing one more. We're on the noob character, though, and he is looking beefy, looking fly. Look at this guy. And we've died multiple times. PK's killed us. We just bounce back. Stronger, faster, better looking. You know? They try to keep us down. But no. Eight to 15, almost done. 8 to 15. He gave us these 15. And he drops a tablet. 10 commandments. Just need 8, 9, 10 more. There we go. 10 to 15. Oh my god, the chunk noise. It's I should have just started the broadsword at the beginning. You pulled through, you got your stuff back? Hell yeah, dude. Never give up, never surrender. That's my motto. That's not your motto, Jace. That's a movie quote. Yeah, I know. Leave me alone. One of my favorite scenes from that particular movie, if you know what I'm talking about, is he's pulling out the spaceship. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got this," you know, and it's like scraping along the side. Cracks me up every time. So every time I park the car, I have to say "scrape." Like, my wife hates it. Now I have to say it all the time. Fine, we got this. 11 of 15, and then I'm free, okay? Free from this burden of domination. Free. More heal point, you can res too. That's not able to res. It's like we're not even a new character. Always check your bones. You were bones by the time you got back, huh? You were able to get your bones. Oh, because technically your bones would have been a good find for somebody. Nice. Always check bones. I do say that. Okay, we just need a couple more ghosts. Probably the ones that are in purple name. Purple named ghosts, please. There's one. Eh. 12 of 15. Paul, we're almost done. One spawn down there. We'll drag him into the location. Let's go. I got frozen somehow. Shield taunt failed. Frozen. $13 of 15. Been a good run, you guys, you know? I forgot to turn on the music this entire time. I just realized there's no music playing. That's how you might know I might be addicted. I don't know. Guys. Okay? If you're not playing on the server, I understand. Okay? But I also want you to understand why I'm playing the server. It's got some sort of pull on me. It's casted a spell. I've been mesmerized. It's charming. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing to me. Please blink if you need help. You blinking? It's addictive. 100%. Yeah, it's good. Yes, the final one. The final countdown. Hyping our way out of here, you guys. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Thank you for watching a noob challenge. New character, who dis, over the last 3 hours. We dominated. You know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna rate somebody on UOAddicts.com. If you've ever been looking for a place to play, if you've ever been wanting to watch somebody stream this lovely game, we're looking for a build. Wow. All sorts of stuff on UOAddicts.com for you. We're gonna raid somebody. I'm gonna take this, post it in the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9, most of the time. We'll be back. Peace. Sir, shrimping. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move my character. Yeah, I was in the graveyard still. Thank you. Okay, that all. Because Joshy, you were a little bit late, but that's okay. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna raid Sir Shrimpington. Be sure to tell him Jace loves your shallow water video. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Oh no, dude.
No, you just deleted it!
Catch you next time. Peace. You too, Joshi. Beefy Greens, peace. Paul, thank you. A Wisp, Myrtle. The Clue, if you're still here, peace.